5-star copies all. Go ahead. Message to observer. Alpha 3 rounds. AT delay in effect. 3 guns. Bravo 2 rounds. 2 guns. Smoke on effect.
Hey guys, it's Options Millionaire. Thanks for being here. This video is going to be part 2 in the educational series that I'm rolling out this month and next month so I could teach all of y'all everything it is to know about my system and trading in general, options trading in general. So thanks for being here. I appreciate that, taking time out of your day to watch some stuff. And I'm going to go and get right into it. This video, I'm going to be going over how to execute an options trade. It's going to be very basic, intended for those beginning in options trading. However, if you want a refresher, if you want to see how I do things, it can be for anybody. So yeah, just how to do an options trade, how to get in and out quickly and effectively, and how I set everything up so I can utilize my time and my resources effectively so I'm not missing out on gains or losses. I'm going to be doing this with E-Trade, obviously, so if you're using another broker, I take this with a grain of salt, I suppose. I can't speak to other brokers. So we'll go ahead and get right into it. I'll be looking at the price here for May 14th. Obviously, today's Saturday, so I can't do live trading here. But yeah, so it doesn't matter anyway. I'm not really showing you any analytics. Just going to be some technical stuff on how to get in and out of a trade. So as most people know who follow my system is that in pre-market, I pick 2 calls that I want to trade. And I know yesterday I was looking at the May 19th 416 calls, and then May 19th let's see, I think it was a 409 puts. Either way, let's just say I was 409 puts. So those are the 2 things that I would be looking at during the day. And the one that I think more likely I would get into, I would go ahead and have propped up pretty much all day. I'd have the order form ready to go. And that's so if I see an entry point, I can just maximize and get into it. And I'm going to show you how to do that right now. So I'm going to come up here, chart, options. Now I'm going to do a different video on why I did these strikes and expirations, but this is going to be just how to do it. So, okay, so this is the options chain here. It's on the across the board here. You've got all the expirations going from 0 DTE all the way up to freaking 2023. So you can just move this back and forth all the way down, all the way up. Now I come down here and I choose the strikes that I want right here in the middle bar. On the left side, you've got your calls. On the right side, you've got your puts. And these are the bid and the ask for every one of your contracts. So for the 419, 416 calls, I'll come down, 419. I'll choose 419 here. You can click that on and off. I'll choose that, come down here, and I'll find the 416. Boom. All right, here's the contract here. So this one right now, obviously, 317 is the bid, 323 is the ask. Last price is 327, and you've got all your Greeks all the way down the road. Delta's 5.6. Implied volatility 13.63, so on and so forth. And volume is 11.5 thousand. It's a big volume. Open interest, intrinsic value, all the way across the board. So I'm going to click on the bid. People ask me, do I trade the bid or the ask or the market, or do I do a market order? I always do the bid on a limit order, just out of principle. Does it matter? Not really. I mean, this spread here is a little bit bigger than I would want to trade. Most of the time, though, when it's trading, we're looking at 317, 318. That's like a 1 cent off. It doesn't really matter about a market order, but just by principle, I always put in limit orders. So what I would do is I click on that. I go back to the chart. I click on it right here, go back to the chart. I come back right here, and then I set in my credentials. I'll click this to buy. I'll set in whatever position size. Let's just say 50 contracts. I'll put in whatever position size I want. I'll make sure I've got the expiration, May 19th, 416. I'll double check my strike. I'll double check my put. Limit order right here, and I'll put in the limit that I want. So whatever it is, 317. Maybe I want to put in 1 cent above the bid. Doesn't matter, whatever my limit is, right there, I put it in. And then I'll just minimize it right here. I'll keep it right here at all times. And I'm watching the price go up, watching the price go up. When I'm ready, when I think I'm getting close to a position, I'll pop this thing open. I'll stick it right over here, and I'm watching. And I'm watching. The second I see a trade I want to come in at, I'll put the limit price in. I'll verify everything's good to go. Boom. I'll send it. Done. I'll leave this little order form up right here. If for some reason I miss the entry, or if I see the price really starting to rocket and my limit wasn't good enough, I'll click modify real quick. I'll change my limit price. I'll get back in. I'll send it again. And then I'm in or I'm out, whichever. Now, if I put in, that was the E-Trade notification. That was my E-Trade notification going off on my phone. I'm going to limit my phone. So if I miss that, or if for some reason the price quickly breaks down, or I'm just not comfortable with that, or whatever the reason may be, I can just sit here and I'll click cancel, and boom, that order's canceled. No longer going to go through. So this is all quick stuff. I'll leave this up for just a minute or so to make sure, just in case I need to get in and out of position or something breaks down or whatever the reason is, I can manipulate that trade very quickly. But if I plan on staying in the position for a while, I'll just X this out. And now I've got my sidebar. Now that position is right here. So when that position here, let's come. So now I've got my order book right here. So in the long term, if for some reason I wanted to do all that stuff I just did, I can just right click or click on it here, and I could either cancel it, modify it, or copy it. If I want to re-enter that trade, say that trade's already executed and I want to re-enter that trade, I can hit copy and it brings up that same exact contract. All I got to do is adjust my limit price, my quantity, and hit order again. So nice and easy. This is why I love E-Trade Pro. Now, when I'm in that position, it'll have the position right here. It'll say SPY put, call. It'll have my opening dollar gain. It'll have my percentage gain. Then over here, like as I scroll over, I can't have the scroll bar because there's no position there. If I were to scroll over here, it would show the actual contract details. May 19th, 416 called, blah, blah, blah. So I could either do that. And when I'm ready to close that position, I would click on the position right here, and then it would pop up the contract form, and I would hit close. So I could do a 2-button close. Close, close, done, out of the position. I can do it very quickly. That's why I love E-Trade to do all this stuff. I mean, I'm sure other brokers are just as convenient in some areas, but I'm really familiar, and I love E-Trade. I love the way everything is set up. So one more thing I want to show you guys is how I flip calls and puts really quick if I need to get in and out, or if I want to change contracts for some reason. It's happened a few times. So I'll go over options again. I'll find the contract I want. Let's just say initially I chose the 416s. Let's go back to the chart. Here's my order form. So if I'm looking at this and I've got my, so let's say I've got my call order form put up here. I want to do some calls, but let's say whatever the reason is, maybe a bad piece of news came out, president came out, Jay Powell came out and said blah, 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 and now the market's beginning to tank. Just sentiment quickly changed, and I want to get switch over to puts. So what I'll do is clear here, go to type. I'll click on puts. I'll adjust my strikes. So let's just go down to say 409. I'll adjust my limits so I can do it very quickly. Boom, boom, boom. All right, I'm ready to go. I've got the I'm looking at the same expirations. That's good. Change my strike, change my limits. Preview. So in about 5 to 6 mouse clicks, I can switch to puts and get it in there very quickly. Very quickly. So now I've got this open position right here. It's not filled yet. When it actually executes, it will say filled. Now I can click on it, I can cancel it, I can modify it, or I can copy it. I can make another play. Either one. Nice and easy. Anyway, y'all, that's all I got. A very basic video, but still something I wanted to make. Something I could show y'all exactly how I manipulate my system. Hopefully it'll help you make some quicker decisions on getting in and out of position. I'm Options Millionaire. Thanks for watching this video. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. If you're new to the channel, be ready for a lot of new stuff coming out, and I appreciate you being here for sure. If you have any questions or concerns, shoot me a message in the DMs on Discord, or you can post in any applicable rooms. You can shoot me an email at optionsmillionaire2020@gmail.com, and of course, subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching this part 2 of the series. Be ready for part 3 coming out soon. Y'all be smart, trade smart, learn, never stop learning, and take it easy. See you.